Welcome back to another Mitchell's Acorn Garage. We're going to have another day on the bus. Well, just got in from work again. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm doing something for my daughter's birthday. So we thought we'd have a go on this, a few more hours on this today. The other day I said when I said I stopped, I didn't stop. I've done an extra section here, which isn't too bad underneath. Wants a little patch there and there, and just reframe this in before we get that piece in, but I don't think it's gone all the way through. So another thing as well, last week I had a go at removing the paint on the sign writing. Literally had half an hour on it. So I will insert some pictures. But yeah, so we've actually found out the bus is not from Switzerland. It's actually from Berlin, made in Germany, been in Berlin all its life, and a family has owned it basically for years, and they used to be a tailor business, so which is pretty cool. So they made zips, clothing, etc. and stuff like that. So I've tried to get in touch with part of the family member, so hopefully they get back, to me, and they got some pictures of it. So yeah, I'll show you in a minute what's come through. The sign writing is like it's never been touched, so that sheety paint really did look after the sign work. So yeah, let's crack on with it. Cheers. So I think today as well, I'm going to probably get this welded up today. I'll get in focus, like you see on the video before. And then get this piece cut in here. And then a bit along here as well. So hopefully we can do that now. And then I've still got to make this rear section here, because the bumper needs to be bolted on there, and it actually has no rear section. I'm still waiting for the part that goes behind there. So hopefully that turns up by the weekend. But yeah, I'd like to say we can get this sort of cut in and finished off and completed, and then go from there really. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to get this wheel off, so then I can get around here a lot easier. I think what I'm going to do is end up trimming down here and along this section and making all this brand new, and then treating this all in here, get this treated before we put that on, because obviously I don't want all these jagged edges, etc. So if we have a nice clean platform there, then we get that sorted. But obviously I'm going to cut it, weld the new section in, get rid of all this, and then we will put the new arch on, then go from there. So yeah, let's rip the wheel off first. Yeah, I'm still undecided with these wheels. I don't have to leave them the original silver they are, because it sort of matches the bus, or redo them with, like, obviously I'm going for the all-terrain look on the tyres and wheel combo. But yeah, what do you think? Put in the comments what you think. If I should leave them like this, the original silver with the patina on them to match the bus, or get them repainted fresh silver. Look at that. That's not been off in a few years, is it? Yeah, get it freshly silver, and then we get the all-terrain tyres on. So look at that. Whew. But chassis spot on, so I'm happy with that. This is good. And yeah, it's so crazy to see that we got like the original blue and that coming through. So glad I bought this thing.
Bit of a camber problem.
What?
Bit of a camber problem. The angle of that.
I think that's the spare. So I'm just going to try and get this shape here. Just trace it onto there like that. And then I can make my own template from the cardboard. So that wants to come like that, I believe. And probably just pull that back to there like that. Yeah, then we'll get that cut and get that pieced in. So we do that, but then I'll just make it a little bit wider to there, bring that out a bit. That should be good to panel that bit back in. So yeah, I got a small plate in now. So it's going to be the first time the bus actually sees the welder. Then we get this next section cut in and replaced also. And then do the same thing that I did on the back, where I laid the wing on the back and masked it through to the rear to get the shape of that. So I think I'll do the same with that. So yeah, so let's see how we get on. So pretty good start here. Got it in there. By all means, I'm no fabricator, so yeah, that'd be okay though. It's good enough. Got the rust out. Just have to extend it just here, and then now address all the way along here. Dad started making a start on the front, getting all the hubs took off, all the brakes took off. So get that all ready for the overhaul. Get all the inner arches cleaned out, and then look at getting some new brakes ordered and tidy everything up. Go through the beam, and then yeah, so let's carry on with this. So yeah, another good night on the bus. Again, Friday after work, so the old fatigue's starting to kick in now. But yeah, we had a great night. I reinforced that section for the front arch to go on, the front section of the arch. Managed to get the rear section behind the rear light all tacked on, etc. Dad's done a great job on the front, getting all the discs off, getting the hubs off both sides. Well, not the hubs, sorry, the discs and the calipers. And then he's actually starting to scrape some of the underseal away. So all the original blues come through, so it's pretty sweet. I'll show you what we've got on with tonight anyway. So I've got all the back welded in. Just got this little hole here to sort out. Obviously this is where it was rusted through. This is the bit I mentioned in the last video. And also here, a few pinholes I've got to fill. And there, and obviously we still got to do this. This section here has all been repaired. A lot more solid now. A new section in there. Yeah, again, I'm not a fabricator, I'm a carpenter, and you know, I like to have a go myself, and hopefully we can just do the best I can. So I know there's a few other ways it could be done, but this is the way that I'm going to do it, and this is what's going to work for me. So, and plus it saves big welding bills. So as you can see, this is what Dad's been doing. Scraped all the original underseal off to reveal that factory blue paint. Really has done its job. Sorry, the lighting's a bit poor, but yeah, look at that. All the factory blue. So, hubs was off, or discs off. And then the same the other side. This side hasn't been scraped off, but you can see how solid it is. And this side's complete still. So yeah, so when Dad actually took this apart, it seemed to have new pads in it. Obviously, it's been sat a long time, so we will get those replaced. But it seems like everything was greased up pretty good. The bearings don't look too old either, so I think maintenance-wise, it was probably kept pretty good, to be fair. It's just obviously where it's been sat for, we don't really know, 15, 20 years. It's probably really has took its toll. So we'll have new bearings on the front, which I've got some of them actually at home from the old bus, which I found out the other day. So they're gone here. New discs, new calipers, new pads. Probably going to change brake lines as well. Just run through the beam and then do the best we can with the beam. Check the shocks, check all the mountings, check everything's fine. But it does all look okay. So if we can do that on the front end, that will save a lot of money as well on the front. Because like I say, we're going to leave it stock height or even raise it a spline. Be nice just to use what we have here already. So, but yeah, I mean, it's a lot of hard work. Like I say, we've been on it hours tonight. Fabricators will probably do it a lot quicker than what we will, but we have built race cars and that in the past, and they're a bit different to this. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. So like I say, the panels could be better. It's not as a patina bus, so once it's blended in, etc., I think it'll look all fine. So and it's solid now. The rust is going away bit by bit. So yeah. So once again, thanks for tuning in to another Mitchell's Air-Cooled Garage. I'm having some t-shirts actually made, so keep on the lookout for those. Had a design done, it's pretty sweet. I'm really happy with it. So the feature in this bus, and then obviously it features the split as well on there, obviously in cartoon form. But yeah, there'll be some details of them later on. So yeah, thanks for tuning in again. Like I say, remember to hit the like button, the comments as well, because I like reading the comments, and obviously subscribe, because there's a lot of people watching it, they're not subscribing. I mean, everyone doesn't have to, but it helped the channel massively, and I enjoy doing this, and hopefully you enjoy watching it. So yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.